And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy V, and as I have stated many a time, anything I could do, I can overdo. And that clearly happened here. I don't know what to tell you. I put on the movie The Batman, and I just grinded and completed quite a lot. Which for the fighters doesn't seem like a lot, because I completed Thief, Berserker, and Ninja, classes that usually you want to get done, especially the first two here. Thief because it doesn't do a lot of damage, same with Ninja because you usually have really weak knives to use, so again, hard to master. And then you end up having Berserker, which is hard to master in and of itself because you're stuck using a class that always melee attacks. However, our casters did quite well in the mastering department as they mastered Chemist, Dancer, I think Bard was already done, Beastmaster, and Blue Mage equally. And now really all that's left is Red Mage and the primary casting classes. And those are pretty high too. So I got everybody to roughly needing around 300 to 500 apps to level at this point. So no class is ultimately done, but we're pretty darn close. And so we start questioning our attack here. So currently it's 114. Now if I go into abilities and I do two-handed, dual wield, it's 106. So it's still not better than the two-handed for this particular class, which is a bit of a shame, but it will get better as we go further on. And for right now, we'll go with two-handed. Because, yeah, the attack is 114 there. It's mainly because we just don't have the best weapons fully available to us, kind of a deal. The trick is, though, is that using the Mystic Knight is going to be quite interesting. Because the Mystic Knight will do massive damage by throwing its magic attacks out there twice. We open the game monster report, no way I'm opening it. Okay. So we gotta move the story along, as they say. So yeah, there's a whole structure to it. The dual wielding. Some classes will do it really well, other classes it's a little different. Ultimately though, getting dual wield out of the way this early is gonna be pretty darn good. And now, so grinding took me roughly 3 hours. I did way more grinding than I probably should have. Just gonna say that up front, or needed to. Riley?
The Windrake, he's dying.
What? What happened?
He pushed himself too hard. He was wounded. He shouldn't have been flying, but he took me to find you anyway.
He sacrificed himself to rescue us.
Is there any way for us to save him?
Weedy Dragagrass. Dragagrass, will that heal his wounds?
Yes, but I don't know if such a thing even exists in this world. Back home, Windrakes always nest near Dragongrass. I expect these drakes to be no different. If we go to where the drakes roost, we ought to find Dragongrass nearby.
In that case, then,
You know a place?
our best bet is Drakendale, the Valley of the Wind Drakes. However, no one who's entered has ever returned.
Guess that means we'll be the first who do.
Barge.
Drakendale is north of the castle. It's just past Kelm, the werewolf town.
But what about the monsters outside? There's so many of them.
Don't worry, no monster is a match for the four of us.
Right. Together we'll be alright, and we'll bring back the Dragongrass, never you fear. Okie dokie. So we need to bring back some grass so that dragon can get that Drake can get high. God damn, I can't do it. My high voice is just gone, man. Mostly from just talking a lot and being tired all the time. Ugh. Between work and everything else going on in the world. I need a vacation, man. I just need a vacation somewhere where I can just walk. Not walk, but somewhere where I can just go and just be not bothered by anything for like a week.
Open the gate.
But sire, excess monsters are waiting outside.
Once we're clear, shut the doors and seal them tight.
Sire, if we do that, you won't be able to re-enter the castle. Are you certain that's what you want? No. Let me double check something. So let's replenish our high potions. Haha, almost forgot. Yeah, we were making serious bank, prior. Boom. Boom. We have over 600,000 gil. I bet your ass we're gonna spend a good chunk of that. There we go. Okay, we're good for now. So after this, y'all, there's one more grinding session that will eventually happen, and that session will probably take as long as the one I just did. So just keep that in mind. But once that's all kind of sorted out, it'll be good.
Alright, now close the gate and seal it. Don't let anyone through, no matter what.
If you say so, Commander. Take care, Your Majesty. If you so command. Take care, Your Majesty.
Yipes! Didn't take long for Exdeath to spot us on your toes, kids. Here they come.
Ew. As we are attacked by more abductors. As they attack us with a hurricane, which we know is not technically good. But we attack with murder, which is far better than in just any hurricane. Oh, you know what? Let's use magic, and then turn to that when we need to. I know we're not hurting for healing items, but it doesn't make sense to just burn through everything. Just because we could, you know? So we need to go north from here. Aquathorn. Ew. Solving the problem.
The gate to Dragonville is to the north of town. Finding it won't be a problem. The question is will it be open?
It's always a question, is it not? Oh no.
Rats, it's locked tight. Figured as much. Guess we better find Kelga. Halt, intruder.
Bad poochies. Well, if it's a fight you want, then...
Bards, calm down. They're all allies.
If our allies are pointing blades at us, I certainly don't want to meet our enemies. Oh, Galuf.
Kelga!
It's been quite a while, has it not?
So has my old friend. Kelga is one of the 4 Dawn warriors. He fought Exdeath with you 30 years ago.
Or he thought Exdeath was you 30 years ago? Who are these pups?
Folks from the world where we sealed Exdeath.
They're in league with Exdeath? Huh, wait, we're not. These cards are the ones who destroyed the crystals and brought Exdeath back, and you've led them here?
You've got it all wrong. Listen.
Stand down, Galuf. Wow, this guy's a fucking idiot. Barts or whoever you are, prepare yourself. You would test your blade.
Kilger.
Crony to Exdeath or no, show me what kind of warrior you really are. Stay back, I've got to settle this on my own. Now let's see how you handle my lupine attack. Imagine him doing that over and over again. There you are.
Boss, there's no need to hurt him.
Well, he was dancing around like a jackass. Sorry about that, Kelger.
Hell's bells, Kilger, you're always overdoing it. Why don't you act your age for once?
Still, to foil my lupine attack so easily, you're more skilled than I predicted. Nah, it's just a trick I learned from my dad. From your father? What was his name? Dorgan. What? What are you two making the face? That face for?
No way, you can't be.
Dorgan's son. Yeah, so what's the big deal?
What a small world we live in, boss. Your father, along with Kelger, Izat, Sergate, and I fought together against Exdeath.
In other words, Dorgan was one of the Dawn Warriors. Wait, Dad's from this world? Correct.
We followed Exdeath to your world, and then
he decided to hang out. He met a totally hot babe.
Is this guy immortal?
How much punishment can he take? Even when we knock him down, he won't stay down. We'll have to seal him here. Yeah, that's our only out. What are you saying? We can't just leave a demon from our world in another. What other choice do we have? Look sharp, lads, he's recovering.
Damnation!
No, there really is no choice. We must cast the seal. The chance may not present itself again. I kind of agree with Drogon, though. You don't seal away your evil in somebody else's world.
Dorgan, we can't seal him with the crystals unless all of our hearts are united. Are you with us?
Dorgan. Reluctant, isn't he?
You're certain you want to stay?
My mind's made up. Goodbye. Safe journey.
Dorgan.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy about that. I don't blame him either. I mean, in a way, it's very observant that that was the wrong decision.
Dorgan stayed in your world to watch over Exdeath's seal.
Well, that's pretty deep.
How fares old Dorgan anyway?
3 years ago, he got real sick and...
I see, my sympathies, son of Dorgan. Anything you ask of me shall be done. You'll need only name your request. I'll have one of the villagers unlock the north gate.
No. I'm not sure how they can get away with the peppy music all of a sudden, but they're sure as hell gonna try. So there's a few things we can do. And really one of those things is only necessary if you're really big. On certain functions of various things. Which right now don't seem to make a lot of sense, but will make sense later. You know what? Let me grab. I know I had 4 of these before, but I'm grabbing some extra now. Everything else is good. And actually buy some more shit. That's 46 versus the Orichalcum, which is 41. So this is actually an upgrade. Okay. So, looking good. Got the monies, let's spend the goods. Okay, so that's pretty much done there. All older stuff. Just in case. How much money do we have? It's still looking really good here. Let's check out magic. I think it's all the same magic as before, though. Squeeze me. Yep. So there's one thing that we can do that is debatably worth it, depending on how you want to kind of handle character development. Really quick, where is... we should have the skill for catch. And there is an enemy type out here that's, you know, it's gonna be weird because we do so much damage in the first place. Getting it to in our favor out the gate's gonna be easier said than done. We are looking for a specific type O enemy. So we'll see if we can get him to spawn here. We'll use magic to weaken it. There it is, a Cornago. Cornago. The frog. That's pretty much what we're looking for here. We'll use a very weak... oh, well, let's use Diamond Dust and see what happens. There is a chance we might accidentally kill it, but that should be okay. They spawn here pretty regularly. Okay, didn't kill it. And there we go. So we caught the Cornago, whatever you want to call it. Let's go back to town. Strange voice has been coming from the well. It's slightly disturbing. No, so it's one of these guys. I see Susie tried to protect the fire crystal, but I forget which one. I'm gonna check them anyway. Excuse me. Oh. And we learned Requiem, which is something we also needed to do here too. You know, I was in the right place. What's wrong with me? Frog, a frog! So we have the creature that we found. We dropped it down there. Well, if you give me 10,000 gil and that frog, I'll give you this pot. What a deal, huh? What do you say? Sweeto, I'll eat like a king tonight. We get the Cornago gourd. This is an item that's really kind of an exclusive for Beastmasters. If you take a look at it, it just weighs a lot, but a magic receptacle that increases the success rate of catching enemies, and it does so by a massive amount. So it's a damn good piece of hardware. Not gonna lie on that one. It's a pretty good piece of gear that you can't really go wrong with. And it's pretty easy to get. You just have to have catch. Which means you have to have mastered the Beastmaster job. Hence why I made the effort to do it, you know? It's just one of those kind of goofy things that you can miss out on that just because you don't have the means, right? Which sucks. It really does. I know that we're full on potions, so I can't really do the way that you can get a bunch of free potions. But it is what it is. Let's keep moving to Drachenvale. As we fight a set of drippies. If only they were the frogs from Star Fox that we could violently murder. Nice. Bad kitty. Now it's time to die. Holy water, holy shit. Can't go that way. And we got some boner dragons. They're boners, come on. Who you tried to kid? And now they're dead. Oh damn, it's still alive. But not anymore. Got something stuck in my throat, won't come out. Whoa. Uh-oh. But at least we get preemptives here. Because I don't want to waste a crap ton of MP summoning Titan all the time. So we'll see how 2 Hellfires and 2 melee attacks handle. It's just enough. But again, it's just enough. We'll head up and over and down, eventually down. Okay, we'll throw out a Titan this time and see how we do. And we'll have the two main characters attack. Though I think it's gonna miss the bird. Yeah. No, it still did this. Still required the same amount of effort, so no reason to. Again, no reason to fling out Titan. It's not. It's not really making this process faster. I'm gonna try it here now, especially since we've been. One of our melees is stunned. An unknown. And he ran like a bitch. Well, that's something in and of itself to keep in mind. Just point that out. Yeah. Don't worry about what we saw earlier. We'll deal with that when I'm ready to fucking deal with it. I'm not ready to deal with it right now. Yeah, come on. There's a whole process to everything I do. I forget.
Thanks a ton. It'd rock if I roll along with you.
And there's how you get I believe the golem summon. And we learned golem. There it is right there. Pretty good spell. Definitely good for kind of absorbing melee damage, if you want to look at it that way. You get the bone mail, which is an interesting piece of gear. It's debatably one of the best armors in the game, but the problem with it, as you may presume, the problem is that as a piece of armor, it prevents most status ailments, cursed armor fit for corpse. All healing magic except for, I think, maybe White Wind, I believe, damages it. Fire and Holy do like double the damage, and yeah, it's a bit of a situation you'll have with it. you have to heal in battles. I don't think you can heal outside of battles with it. You know, it is in and of itself an interesting piece of armor. If you're willing to strategize around those flaws that it has, then you're gonna have a good time for the most part using it. If you want that flexibility of and that innate ability to constantly be able to do the right thing healing wise and power wise, then you're gonna have to go with the other means of protection, a weaker means, but you'll have the versatility to easily recover, which you wouldn't any other way. So it's very subjective whether or not one would argue the validity of the bone armor. It's really, I think, almost universally strategic. I don't think there's really any other argument or debate to be had from that point. It's just solely strategic. So, and again, you being able to heal yourself sometime outweighs just the raw defense. And the fact that you're immune to many things. Now, there are moments where it's very useful in which you end up having battles or confrontations with enemies where lots of status effects are being flung out and you don't have enough ribbons to go around, but because 2 of the 4 characters that we have Master Dancer, chances are that we're not going to run into that problem because I will be making them my fighting class's Master Dancer as well at some point. But we can technically wait for that moment. Hypno Crown and Wind Slash. Yeah, that's a katana. A crown good at manipulating the success rate of enemies. Very good to know. It has a purpose. Straight up. And there we go. That should kill him. Very, very good. So close yet so far. Oh shit. Didn't mean to use guard. I'll just end it this way then. All right. We'll burn through our supply of tents before we start using our cottages. Take about 2 of these per use to even recover all of our abilities. Or MP, rather. We still gotta do it one more time if we want to max it out, but we're only off by about 8 MP. Not 8 MP is not gonna make or break a boss fight at this stage of the game. Look out for the boner. There it is. That we will use high potion. We'll use our potions on. So we got a couple ways to. Nope, only one way to go. Oh, I forgot I was gonna leave one of them up, but that's okay because there's not 2 bone dragons here. He's down. Look, dragon grass. Yar! Help! Because dragon grass is a little different here. What the crap was that?
Grass isn't supposed to attack people.
That's no grass, that's a beast, a foul, leafy demon.
This must be why the drakes are practically extinct.
You think? Alright, let's do this. So he's brought friends. We know how to deal with that. Let's do that. Kill off the little flowers. Yeah. Just keep the pain train going here. And he's down. It's not so bad, it's not so bad. Killed it like the rest. Get an elixir for her trouble? The dragon grass! Look. Come on, let's take some and go. I don't know if this is like super dragon grass or what. Just saying. Alright, we can get out of here. Now we can teleport if we wanted to, but where's the fun in that? When we need those delicious abs. Actually, you know what? We could teleport out of here, to be fair. We're not hurting for cash. We're not hurting for XP. Abs are the only thing that we'd really be getting by repeating a lot. Well, the XP here is good. You know what? Fuck it. I'm old-fashioned. What can I say? That's just how I roll. Because, you know, as they say, battle after battle. There we go. Because, like I've always said, the abs go a long way. When you don't think it will, just having the extra abs is like a big deal. Before you get to a point of the game where you can just... There is a point, let me rephrase to those in who might inquire. There's a point of the game, too, there's a point within the game where your innate ability to gain abs is really high. You start getting them in the 25 to 35 abs of battle, which is like, well, then why are you wasting this much time? It's the access to these abilities way earlier than intended. Or to have access to magic and skills as soon as they become physically available. That is a deal that cannot be beat in the grand scheme of things. That's a skill that's a feature function you don't want to turn down. Because, yeah, it's just having access to it is amazing. And then on top of that, and in many would argue a more important and bigger fashion, your ability to complete, you know, these skills, and it's and I don't know if I've mentioned this in other episodes. I'm sure I did, but one of the big deals is that you have the ability to, when you master a job, you get some passive stats sent to the freelancer class and another class we don't have yet, which is one of the secret classes. With that said, it's a big deal because having a bunch of passive stats is a good thing. Especially because they're up in the anywhere from 12 stat points to like 20. It's that prominent. So, or it's that much in stat bonus. So imagine just having characters with really high stats on top whenever they go in as freelancers, plus the damage they regularly would do. And whatever side passive jobs you give them. You know, it is one of those things where our last grinding session of the game is going to be heavily influenced to get us maximum, you know, performance out of these characters. And theoretically, if you're going to have 2 casters and 2 melee fighters, then 2 melee types, then you only need to really divide up the jobs half and half, right? Half is melee fighters, half is the other. But if you want to take it one step further, which you definitely could, which is what I plan on doing, maybe just for the sake for you guys, is having people just master everything. You know, 10 battles is 200 abs. That's half of an entirety of a learning of a ability, you know, of a class in some cases. So, and then we can decide how we want to break it down from there. So that's the plan. And it's, I think, a pretty sound plan. Are we gonna break? But as usual, we'll kill him like the rest. Let's head back to town. We're definitely going to hit up the inn. And we're also going to get some free chow. 8 potions, nice. And we can repeat this a handful of times to get not max potions, but we can get some pretty cool stuff. Helps replenish some of the potions we spent. Not that it's gonna matter all that much. Oh, they're out of food. You notice it didn't replenish our MP, though. Which is really what we're here for. Or the game lied to us. Take your pick. Leave a few open just in case. Alright, so this is a great place for us to stop right now, as we're heading back to the, to Galuf's castle here, in order for us to save the Wind Drake. So with that said, thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/check for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, we will be saving us a Wind Drake and heading to another part of this wonderful, wonderful world. With that said, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.